significantly important.
Okay.
And you have the final airing at $249.95.
That's right, okay. $100 off.
$100 off of one of the single most significant sets ever made, ever released by the United States government. And I say that not, you know what I'm saying, I say that in all honesty and with absolute positive clarity. Last year, the United States government, to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, produced a special set, the 225th anniversary set. They did every one of the coins in what's called enhanced uncirculated, okay, EU. Prior to this, in the history of the United States government, I think they'd done 6 enhanced uncirculated coins total. Not a single one of which, in 70 condition, sells for less than about, I think, $100. On average, they're going to be $250 a coin for all of the previous enhanced uncirculated coins. And there's like 3 Sacagawea golden dollars, there's a Kennedy half dollar, and then there's the United States silver eagle. So I think in enhanced uncirculated, there's actually, 5 coins. And like I said, they're gonna average hundreds of dollars a coin.
Okay.
They have never put out an enhanced uncirculated set before where every coin is enhanced uncirculated, and that's what you have here. They said for birthday, to be in July, to get birthday pricing, I have to give a birthday price. And there is nothing that I have sold that I think has got greater value from a birthday price standpoint than this set right here. Because keep in mind, there's 10 coins in this set. And what's it cost to certify a coin?
$30 per coin.
Times 10 is?
$300.
$300. And we're selling this set for?
$249.95.
So I'm selling it for less than the cost of certification. Now, people are going, well, that's ridiculous. How can you do that? I don't pay $30 a coin. And you don't have to either if you want to certify 1 million coins a year with ANACS. They'll give you a discount.
Okay.
If you don't, you better know somebody who does. Unfortunately, you do. So I get a discount with that. More importantly, I bought the sets originally. They sold out from the United States government in about 5 minutes. Last year, okay? So it was a complete and utter sellout. What you have got here is a collection of coins. So you have the enhanced uncirculated, you've got the rarity, you've got the grading, you've got all that. But that just adds to the fact of the mintage. That's why they sold out so fast. They didn't make that many sets. They said they made 225,000 sets. It ended up only being 221,000. There's 4,000 damaged, or who knows? The government, you never know the way they do things. What that creates is some of the great modern American rarities. I want to point out this coin right here. This is the Lincoln cent in enhanced uncirculated. I would like to compare this to all of the other enhanced uncirculated Lincoln cents. Sadly, I can't because it's the only one.
Oh, wow.
So for the Lincoln cent, which it may well be the most popularly collected denomination, see that of the Kennedy half dollar, this is the only enhanced uncirculated coin. All day long, these coins sell for $100 to $150 in EU70, in enhanced uncirculated 70. We're basically 25 bucks. But it's not just that it's the only enhanced uncirculated coin and it's out of the set and it's EU70. They've been making the Lincoln cent since 1909. One of the most famous coins of all time is the 1909 SVDB. This coin is rarer than the 1909 SVDB. As a matter of fact, this is rarer than any San Francisco minted Lincoln cent ever made in the history. In the over century that they're making the Lincoln cent, this is the rarest S-minted coin. Right here, you're looking at it. It is the only enhanced uncirculated. It is absolutely 100% the rarest. Now, this is your last time. I will sell this set again at $349.
Yes.
What I won't sell this set again is $249.95.
That's right.
If you want to get I'd like to compare this to all the other enhanced uncirculated Jefferson nickels. I can't, it's the only one. And once again, you pay $25 less than the cost of certification. I can make an argument that a fair number of these coins by themselves are pretty close to the 249 bucks, certainly the Lincoln cent. Certainly the Kennedy half dollar. There's only one other enhanced uncirculated Kennedy half dollar ever made out of the 2014 set. I think we sold that for $129 or $149. This one's 25 bucks. Okay, this one's 25 bucks in enhanced uncirculated. Plus it's an S-mint. Yeah. Okay. So this coin right here, That's going to be the rarest S-minted Kennedy half dollar. So you have the rarest Lincoln, you have the rarest Kennedy that you're going to have, and then you've got the Sacagawea golden dollar next to it. They made a Sacagawea golden dollar enhanced uncirculated in 2012, I believe it was, out of a special coin and currency set. If I had any of those, I may have them on hsn.com. They're about 2,000 bucks, I think, in 70. Somewhere around there, 2,000 to 3,000. In 70 for the EUs. This one, once again, $25. Do not confuse these with proof coins. Enhanced uncirculated is a very special designation. Enhanced uncirculated is made by the United States government with special laser polished dies. It was a one-time deal. It was sold last year and sold out last year. That's it. Done, gone, and over, never to be made again. So what you have got here is one of the single rarest sets ever put out by the United States government. I have got it for $249.95. Okay? If you go out there and look, it is simply not possible for you to purchase this set for $249. The PCGS sets, I think, start at $500 or $600. I mean, the certification, because they don't give basically breaks on their certificate, so it's 30 bucks a coin.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so they're going to start at $500 or $600. The NGC coins are going to start at $500 or $600 for the complete perfect set. So to be able to get the perfect set at $349, you have to understand, I sold these when these first came out. They were amazingly, tremendously, fantastically popular. At the birthday price, I have done 2 presentations of this, but it has been available on hsn.com. And in precisely and particularly hsn.com, we have almost 200 of these sets sold. This is my final presentation at the birthday price.
Yep.
This is it. Birthday price only lasts for about another week, and this is the last presentation I have. So it is this or hsn.com is the only way to get this, and then it is 100% time limited. Like I said, so you've got the Lincoln cent, which is quite easily a $100 to $150 coin, and literally you're $25. And then the coup de grace, if you will, is right here. Those are the National Parks quarters. They've been making the Washington quarters since 1932. You want the 5 rarest Washington quarters ever made by the United States government? You're looking at them right there.
Right here in this
Those
set.
5. So you look at the 32D or the 32S, and high grade is a $5 or $10 or $15,000 coin. This is rarer than all of them. There are 5 enhanced uncirculated quarters ever made in the history of the United States government. Those are them right there. So the 5 rarest Washington quarters stare you right in the face, okay, at $25 a coin in certified EU70 condition. The United States government has made 5 enhanced uncirculated quarters in its absolute, complete, and total history, and you're looking at them. Then you're going to get the enhanced uncirculated Kennedy half dollar, which to my knowledge has never in EU70, like I said, the coin from 2014, I don't think it's ever sold for less than $60 or $100. And you're $25. None of them have sold for $25. None of them prior to this have sold for $25 from the 2014 set. The EU Sacagawea golden dollar, there's none of those out there in EU70 at $25. So when you break this down coin by coin and set by set and complete and total and utter opportunity, you understand what you've got here. It is something that is truly amazingly special. The set itself, uncertified and ungraded, is significantly an opportunity for you. There's no doubt about that. But then to break these down and save $100, you are literally saving $10 a coin on what is already one of the single most popular sets ever put out. Like I said, the entire production of this sold out last year in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's one of the fastest sellouts in the history of the United States government. Complete and total sellout. But that's before the certification. And while there's 221,000 sets that were made, in EU70, you're looking at a population of somewhere in the neighborhood of, there's not 1,500 sets in 70.
Wow.
Because they don't grade well, they're expensive to grade, because the certified sets start at $500, $600, $700, $800, as high as that in EU70 for PCGS sets. No place are you going to find this set other than right here, right now for $249.95?
Yes.
That is what the issue is, and that's what your opportunity is.
And even you won't find this at $249.95 for very much longer.
Precisely.
Because remember, this is a birthday price, and our birthday is only for the month of July. This is the last coin show for the month of July, so you're not going to see it on air again for $249.95. You could still shop for it, but it'll be on hsn.com until birthday is over. And when birthday is over, that $100 extra goes back onto the price. And I shouldn't call it extra. That's the regular HSN price. So as you're looking at this, and join the couple hundred folks who've picked this up, and take advantage of the price and the fact that you're getting all this entire